what had happened was 209 bitches. In simple terms.
Yeah, that's the one way to fucking...
And it's the only way to put it. It's the most simple way of explaining the card. At the end, I mean, you could explain it Nate and Tate. Or the rear naked chokehold night.
Oh my god, what a fucking podcast, dude. Oh my god.
It was, like you said, the most perfect 30th birthday present anyone could ever have.
It really was. And you are awesome, bro. You are awesome. This right here is why you're my co-producer. So, alright. Just, great night of fights. It was amazing what had happened and what all the things like that were unexpected. Okay? But we weren't even talking about UFC, man. We were talking about wrestling. We were talking about how Ronda Rousey...
We went back to UFC because Ronda Rousey's taking a break. Didn't she say she was acting with said buck?
Yeah, well, Ronda... Okay, so what had happened is we had to pause and we totally forgot what we were talking about. Hopefully this...
We didn't forget. We just, like you said...
I forgot fucking what we were talking about.
Like I said before the podcast even started with the 5 or 6 pauses, like there's 2 halves. You get,
fucking...
Like football, you get 6 timeouts and we've used about 5 of them.
Yeah, we used more than our...
Maybe 7 or 8?
Exceeded amount of timeouts.
Excuse me.
We really have. This has been a catastrophe. But
like I said,
hopefully it makes sense in the end.
This should have been 45 minutes of Nate Diaz.
Should have been. It really should have been 45 minutes of just sucking Nate Diaz's dick. No. Nate Diaz.
That's a fine way of putting it. In a non-homo way.
And no homo, yeah. No, fucking Nate Diaz put on a show. Back to wrestling. I think that it would be great if Ambrose actually won the title, and it sets up Ambrose versus Roman Reigns for the heavyweight title. Both of them need to go over. Both of them need to get. Not that they need to have anything.
I like your idea with Ambrose winning the title. Maybe Triple H being the champion gets an immediate title shot before and wins, and then Ambrose gets that. Maybe like last year with Rollins coming in with the Money in the Bank, he comes out like, I don't know. The whole triple threat idea seems old.
I mean, because Seth Rollins isn't going to come out this time.
No, I don't mean that. I'm saying about the same thing over and over again, but with Ambrose this time. Because, I mean, what's the point of Roadblock? I mean, they got the WWE Network now, so they're going to make random house pay-per-views that don't make any sense.
But it's going to be recorded and it's going to be legit.
I'm sure it's going to be legit, and I'm sure Ambrose is going to
put up a fight. I can't say it's going to be legit. I have a feeling
it's going to end with the League,
Hopefully
the League of Nations or some outside interference causing a disqualification. And then WrestleMania is going to end with, like I said, either Roman Reigns getting help from maybe The Rock, the whole family deal, maybe the Usos, or someone from the League of Nations screwing over Roman Reigns and helping the Authority take care of business.
You think that Triple H is going to come out of WrestleMania the champion? Or come out of Roadblock
I think there's a 1 in 10 chance that's possible.
That they're going to come out of Roadblock the champion?
It's like 70.
Dude, you know what I noticed? Roman Reigns wasn't even on SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't think he was either.
He wasn't.
You might be right, but either way...
Might be right?
The SmackDown. It's not WrestleMania. He's main eventing WrestleMania 2
Whoa, dude. That's a whole... Wait. That's a whole new thing to think about, bro.
It's
Roman Reigns...
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Anyway.
But either way...
No, dude, Roman Reigns wasn't even on SmackDown.
Who was the last man?
That's crazy.
Main event WrestleMania?
You know what they say, right? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah. Maybe that's a way of trying to put Romans over.
I have a question, though. Who was the last man to main event WrestleMania back-to-back years?
Who was the main event?
Last time a man main event in WrestleMania back-to-back years. I'm thinking it's Stone Cold Steve
wait,
Austin.
who? Oh, because Roman Reigns main evented last year?
And he's set up to face Triple H this year.
Yeah, and that would be the main event, too. When was the last time that the main event, Shawn Michaels?
Was it Shawn Michaels or was it Stone Cold?
Stone Cold, maybe. Stone Cold, maybe, but if it wasn't Stone Cold,
it was Shawn Michaels. Yeah, that's true. But that's crazy either way. They're really trying to put Roman Reigns over, making a main event WrestleMania back-to-back years. First with the Beast and Carter.
I told you, dude, last time that we talked, last week, I told you that Seth or Roman Reigns is Triple H's project. Triple H is trying
his hardest,
so hard
now using to himself
put Roman Reigns over. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like basically, you said metaphorically, suck Nate Diaz's dick. The WWE universe is supposed to suck Roman Reigns' dick, and because we're not doing it, that's Triple H is going to do it himself.
No homo. No homo. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. We are all supposed to follow suit and line up one by one and just praise the ground that Roman Reigns walks on. Because Roman Reigns is what the WWE is trying to
shove down your throats.
Make us like since the dawn
the last year and a half?
The Roman Empire.
Well, that shit started like a year ago, maybe 8-9 months ago. That Roman Empire stuff's been...
Well, no, it started last year at WrestleMania, and it begins... it's supposed to take into fruition this year, because last year he wasn't supposed to win. This year he's supposed to win. And we're supposed to
I think last year he was supposed to win, and then everybody found out that he was going to win. And
No, what they wanted was Seth Rollins last year. Seth Rollins...
Half of them wanted Rollins.
No, because everybody, whether you like Rollins or not, Rollins is a performer.
I don't. He's a little bit like Kevin Owens.
If you don't like Roman,
he's a great heel. I don't dislike him.
If you don't like him,
I like him
because you like.
He's a very good heel.
If you don't like him, it's because you like him.
He's doing his job right.
If you don't like him, it's because you like him.
It's because he's doing his job right.
And that's the...
You have to respect him.
The UFC is doing...
Exactly
the UFC. It's because the WWE is doing
Seth
their job.
Rollins.
And
I'm the architect. I'm sorry.
Seth Rollins is the shit. I do like Seth Rollins.
He's badass.
Roman Reigns is the shit. I like Roman Reigns. But
like I was telling you before the podcast, whose idea was it for the Shield? And then Tripp just wanted to take all credit? That man, Phil Brooks?
Was CM Punk? Dude, I don't know. That was before I got back into WWE.
But then again,
I didn't get back into WWE until Sting became...
Like I said...
So Sting... You know who got me back into WWE? Sting.
Yeah. Dead
serious. I wasn't back into Sting.
But then again, you probably came into the idea that him and Taker were going to have a match at Mania, and that never happened. And like I said, I'll give Phil Brooks his full...
that never happened.
An octagon
and that should be happening this year. That never happened, and that should be happening this year. Not this fucking stupid
I think
Shane
Vince
McMahon
in
bullshit.
general is so big with numbers that he's going to probably try and wait till 35 to have Sting and Taker. And
you really think so? You really think
as old as he is and he hasn't retired?
You think that Taker's going to be okay to wrestle at that time? And you really think that...
If he goes back to wrestling once a year instead of trying to be on Raw and SmackDown all the fucking time... Sting is not
Ric Flair. Sting don't want to wrestle until he's dead.
It doesn't matter what they want. It matters what the fans want.
Oh my God!
And Vince,
it does matter what.
And Vince, and just like everybody else, Pacquiao had to wait for Mayweather.
If it didn't matter what they wanted,
Pacquiao had to wait for
what the
Mayweather
person
was
wanted,
ready.
we would have had way more matches.
Pacquiao had to wait till Mayweather was.
We would have had 1 million more matches in WWE if it didn't matter what the talent wanted. If it didn't matter what the talent wanted, we as the fans. No, I'm talking about the talent. It wouldn't matter what. If it didn't matter what the talent wanted, then we would have gotten every match we ever wanted as fans since the dawn of time. But since that's not the case and the talent gets injured, we don't get those matches.
Or shit just happens randomly.
Like Sting. may never wrestle again. Sting's being inducted in the Hall of Fame this year for a reason. We may never see Sting in the ring ever again, and we all need to face that as fans. I am a big Sting fan. Undertaker's my favorite wrestler. If that match would have happened, I would have marked the fuck out, and I would have been super happy. I would have been a super fan for so long. For so long, I've wanted those two worlds to clash.
That's
WCW. Sting is fucking WCW.
I know exactly what you're saying, but that's the tied number one match that's never happened in sports entertainment with, I'm going to say, Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan.
Stone Cold versus Hulk Hogan. That match should have never happened. That's two different eras, dude. Hulk Hogan is
well, then why did The Rock and Hulk Hogan happen twice?
That's two different eras too. That match should have never happened.
Those
matches should never happen because Hulk Hogan is.
But that's what that's what the entertainment business is about.
He's the 80s and mid 90s, kind of late 90s.
Passing the torches.
But he was dead. I mean, Hulk Hogan's character
Before
was
it's
dead.
all over, you'll see Cena versus Roman Reigns.
I hope so. Those are matches I want to see. I want to see the current talent. Dude, Cena is Hulk Hogan right now.
Yeah,
he is today's Hulk Hogan.
He's the LeBron. He's not Kobe. He's not the triple OG.
And the fact that Cena's not going to be at this WrestleMania is disgusting. I mean, he'll be there, but he'll be there doing the Make-A-Wish stuff. He'll be there during the WrestleMania week.
Motorboating her titties and.
But the fact that he's not wrestling in this, another case for the talent doesn't have. I mean, you want it.
He was supposed to be one of Undertaker's.
You said that the talent doesn't have any say.
Right?
Yeah, he was supposed to be maybe the Undertaker's opponent.
He was number one in line. And if it wasn't him, it was supposed to be some silly shit like Braun Strowman. What the?
No, that's
the hell.
I'm so glad that's not happening. I'd rather see Shane, I guess. Maybe not. No, fuck.
I'd rather.
But I'm super glad that it's not Braun Strowman. I'm glad that it's no. I would have rather seen Cena. I much rather would have seen Cena.
Yeah, and I'm really upset as a fan. Like, the whole Santa Claus thing with The Undertaker, man. I was a big Randy Orton fan growing up.
What do you mean by Santa Claus thing?
Like, the dead man, he's beatable. Santa isn't real growing up. Yeah, sorry, kids. But, when...
Santa is real, sir.
I feel... well, Saint Nick, in general. But
I don't know.
I feel like Vince McMahon tried to... I feel like Vince McMahon tried to present this PG era to everybody.
I don't like the PG
and make it seem realistic to an extent by
I think the PG thing is the dumbest
Undertaker.
thing that the WWE has ever done.
From what I heard, it was Linda's doing. I love you, Linda, but maybe you got stunted for a reason.
The PG thing was the dumbest thing that the WWE has ever done. And I hope that...
From what I heard, we're not even in the PG era no more. We're in the reality era.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the reality.
The reality is...
The reality...
You guys suck!
No. Well, no.
Go Shane.
I just hope that we get...
Money. Ratings?
We get real wrestling back. I don't like the PG stuff, but I don't necessarily need it to go too risque. But they flirted with the line before, and they can flirt with the line again, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with pushing the limit.
Nope. And we are in the 1 minute. Hey, we didn't think we could fill this 45 minutes up, and we did, dude.
And we filled it up fast. But like you said, we got less than a minute, so I think it's time.
We had a lot of distractions. I hope that this turns out okay for everybody.
Decent for the fact that we had, like you said, a shit ton of distractions. But
Conor McGregor got choked out by Nate Diaz, and we should all be happy as 209ers. If you're from the Dub 9, you are living fine. Wine 69. Oh.
Yeah. But the main deal is
that the UFC brought the heat, and
Stockton is not to be fucked with.
Apparently you could bring your best Ireland. We whooped that ass. The best Irishman got his ass whooped by Stockton's finest.
209.